everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we've got our continuation of our Fallen Land gameplay. Now when we last left off, I had just gotten a new member to my team because my other member had gotten assassinated by a hitman. So now we're gonna pick up where we left off. We're doing pretty good so far. Let's see how we do. Can we continue to push towards those victory conditions? Yeah, let's get right into it. By the way, if you like these t-shirts that I've worn in the past two videos, these are our Board Cthulhu t-shirts, and you can find them over at geekygoodies.com. There's a link in the description below. There's also a link for other ways you can support the channel, including buying Fallen Land. So let's get right to the gameplay and see how. So here's Cassie, and I went ahead and I actually gave her the brass knuckles. I took them from the doctor because I feel like she needs something. That'll put her up at a 7 skill for combat, which is pretty decent. And I'm just gonna let the doctor continue. He's gonna be the medical guy. And if I get some surplus weapons, then we'll give them to him. But for now, we're good like this. Also, I forgot that whenever you take a resource, you gain 1 prestige. So that went up there. And now we are gonna go ahead. I'm gonna assume that to do an encounter deed in your hometown, that's gonna count as plains, unless you have reason to believe it's something else. But that's definitely plains all the way around where I am. So we'll go ahead and do that. The Naked Amish Rake Fight. All right, this is a gladiatorial event, which I believe was at my... Oh my gosh, y'all. I totally forgot. I think I would have beaten that mercenary. My faction, the Coalition of Black Angels, have the Fight Club perk, which means in a melee weapons only encounter, you receive 1 additional combat success. Well, when I make rules errors, at least my hope is that they always make them in the favor or against my favor so that I don't end up winning because of it. So I made it harder on myself. I'll definitely have to remember that for the next melee only encounter. Anyway, all right, Naked Amish Rake Fight. This is interesting. Gladiatorial event. You are caught unaware and surrounded by your strange hosts. The men are clad in 1800 style black wool suits and the women in long black dresses and bonnets. A tall elderly man steps forward. You are intruding on our sacred lands, raising his voice with each syllable. Your denials and weak explanations only further anger their community's leader, Shlomo. The wrinkled old coot yells, "Enough!" He points an accusing finger and announces your punishment. What the hell is a Naked Amish Rake Fight? Your champion is stripped naked, handed a rusty rake, and briskly escorted into a barn fight. Oh boy. Choose a character for solo PvP. More PvP. Yo, I summoned this on myself by talking about how much about I had not seen any of this. All right, choose a character for solo PvP. Add +2 combat skill for the rake. No other equipment is allowed. Your opponent has 13 combat skill and 8 health. So I think the obvious choice is going to be Dominic with his 8 combat skill. That's by far the highest of anybody on their own. The next highest would be Juan with his 6 combat skill. All right, so... Oh, but let me go in and get this, by the way. Before I forget, it's the 3 coins. Now, here's the thing. This is PvP. Technically, it's solo PvP at +2 combat skill for the rake, so he's at 10. No other equipment is allowed. It doesn't technically say it's melee only, but it very clearly is melee only. So I don't know how to deal with that because I get that bonus for melee only. Because I didn't use the bonus last time, I'm going to say that this one does count, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so let's see. Here we go. He has 13 combat skill. I have 10. That's me, and that's him. So he only has 1 success. I have 1 success because of this and 1 because of the rake, so I have one more than him. Oh, and I have 1 because I'm at 10. I have 3 total, so that's 2 more than him. So I will actually roll 2d6 damage to him. So that is 8 damage. And that is exactly enough to end him. All right, that was quick. Don't give Dominic a rake is the moral of this story. So what do we have here? Draw 3 spoils cards. The local crowd boos as you bury the handle of your rake deep into his eye. You're escorted off the land, but not before one of you pickpockets Shlomo. All right, so the 3 cards we get, we've got the classic 45 pistol ranged handgun. got the ranged assault rifle, 5.56 assault rifle. And we've got an ally. Look at this guy. Patton. While equipped, Patton prevents all theft from your party. Discard Patton to save one of your party characters from death. That character has 1 health remaining, and he increases psychological health. All right, so we had one person. Oh, yeah, you know what? Where'd he go? Dominic, who goes right here, actually has the lowest psychological health right now. And since he's the one that just rescued Patton from the naked Amish, it's not true. They're not all naked. They're naked when they fight. This makes perfect sense. Patton was rescued by Dominic. We're going to give him the Dominic. So that gives Dominic +2 carrying capabilities as well as better psychological health. Now let's see. What are we going to do with these two? I think we need to definitely use them. Oh, well, for one thing, she could use something. So let's give her, she has brass knuckles, which are melee, so she'll definitely use a ranged weapon. And yeah, we'll give her this. She's not carrying any weight so far, so that will help out quite a bit. And I'd like for everybody to have at least 1 automatic success for combat. So he's at 8, he's at 6. He's probably gonna be the one that gets this. He's good to go. Oh wait, no, the doctor's only at 4. You know what? Again, let's focus on getting everybody else where we want them first. So that puts him now at 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, so that's almost an automatic success. He's still good on the weight. Now, let's see, do we want to use any of this real quick? Let's look at this one. Oh, come on. Receive 2 spoils cards after successful encounter. Oh, yeah. We're going to interrogate one of those Amish guys and gain 2 more spoils cards for sure. More weapons, all right. Okay, so we have a melee weapon, blunt sporting goods. After you successfully complete a combat, draw 1 spoils card. Autographed bat. It's a relic. Looks like it's autographed by, does it say Babe Ruth? I think so. Okay, well, let's see. And then the other one is a 10 gauge pump shotgun, ranged shotgun. Okay, so he doesn't have melee. He doesn't have a melee only. She does. He doesn't. He's at 8. You know what? Let's give him this to. So now he has a melee only weapon. I definitely want everybody to have one of those if possible, and that gets him to an automatic success. She has an automatic success. He does. He does not. He's at 9, so we'll give him. Yeah, old guy with a shotgun. That makes sense, right? Oh man, old guy with a shotgun and a .45 pistol. Yeah, I feel like I'm right at home now. All right. So far we've used. That was everything, right? Yes, we did a resource, then we moved, and then we did an encounter. Okay, so that's the end of that. So now we go to the adjust turn marker chip. That's turn 3. You can't see it, but it's right here. And anything else we need to do? I think we can move on to the next turn. Let me show you where our scores are. You can see over here, the highwaymen are at 44. The other 2 AIs are at 40, and then I'm here at 39 for town health. But over here, I'm in the lead with prestige at 10, highwaymen at 9, and the other 2 down here at 6. All right, so working back through we're at the effects phase, nothing to resolve, so we're good there. Deal an action card. We've got dodge. Play when an action card excluding NPCMs is played on your party to ignore its effects, or, oh wow, Jesus, okay. Or play to discard a failed encounter or mission card without suffering its negative repercussions. Okay, that is a great card. Resource production, we have, so we're gonna get 2 town health, puts us at 41, and 4 coins puts us at 22 coins now. All right, so auction house. So we're so close to being able to start purchasing some town technologies that I'm thinking, unless we have something really awesome in here, we're gonna, well, look at this, high-tech body armor. Problem with this is, to use this, I'd have to get rid of the military body armor because that says either equip it to everyone or no one. So as cool as this might be, it doesn't actually have any special powers. It's just, yeah, I'm not even gonna think about it. Ooh, look at this. Equipment alcohol stowable. I can store it on my horses. Discard after a successful encounter or mission card to draw 2 spoils and 2 action cards. And while I have it, I get additional. Yeah, we'll definitely do this. Well, hold on. Look at this thing. But do I want to get so heavy on combat that I can't? Well, I'll tell you this. This would give my doctor an automatic success, and then everybody would have an automatic success in combat. Alternatively, though, you know what? Alternatively, if I'm a little bit more patient, probably next round I can buy the garrison, which just adds an automatic success. I'm going to stick to the plan, y'all. I have a plan. I'm trying to start buying town technologies because not only will I have an automatic success from that for combat, but it'll also give me more prestige and town health. I'm sticking to the plan. As much as it pains me not to gather this, once per game before PvP, select a character involved, roll 1d6 on 1 through 4. That character is killed and discarded. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm going to stick to the plan though. Okay. All right. Town events chart. Here we go. Let's see. We'll use green this time. It is not good. That's an 8. Awful. Lose 1 town health. Knocks me down to 40. Okay, and then let's see what everybody else gets. A 5. This is the regulators. +4 town health, +2 prestige. They go to 44. +2 prestige puts them at 8. Follow-up or secondary effect, draw and play 1 card from the red dot action. Okay. We've got the Curse of the Gypsy Queen, play during the effects phase. All right, so that's not happening right now, so we'll put this down here on the regulators to remind me to use that in the effects phase. And you know what, I'm not even gonna look at what it does because I want to try to experience it as if somebody was playing it on me and I wouldn't know ahead of time it was coming. All right, so, or at least not know what's coming. 6 for the Brotherhood, +4 town health, +2 prestige. That puts them at 44. Everybody's at 44 now except me. And +2 prestige, they go to 8. And their secondary effect is going to be, I believe, what was it, a 6? Yes, 6. 1 card as well. Okay. Play during the in-turn phase. All right, so we'll put that next to them. And then finally, one more. Oh, geez, come on. Can't you roll low for them? High for me? Or just roll low everywhere. That's what I need. So 7 is going to be 5 town health and 3 prestige for the Highwaymen, who continue to run away with this game. 49. 3 prestige puts them at 12. So they are in the lead on both tracks now. But no secondary effect, because we've already had 2. All right, so moving on to the sell phase. All right, I do have a spoils card that I wanted to sell. This right here gets me 8 coins. So next round I will have enough to, oh, actually this round, because we purchase after we sell. All right, so that'll be good. All right, so that's everything I have to sell. Or do I want to sell this too? I want to hold on to it for now. I only have 3 action cards, so might as well hold on to it. Okay, so time to purchase. I am going to buy the garrison. So the garrison, gives me +1 success, but I get 5 town health, 1 prestige. So the 5 town health puts me at 45. 1 prestige puts me at 11. All right, nobody to hire, no NPCMs. So party exploits. Okay, so where do we want to go? I was heading out this way initially because of missions. You know what? Let's do a move action and see where we can go. 6. Okay, so I've got 9 movement because I have the 3 bonus movement. If I go, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there, and then do that mission next time as well. So we're gonna go straight here and jump right into the resource deed right now. So we need, I believe that is only plains. It is. The plains are the easiest. The plains are easiest, followed by mountains, followed by city rad being the hardest. So doing it, a lot of these is good, but as they get harder, they also have better bonuses. So something to keep in mind. A helping hand. Ahead, the picturesque farmhouse is indeed in poor condition, yet may provide ample shelter against the insurgent rainstorm. A grizzled old farmer steps out of the shadows of the porch and confronts you with an antique shotgun. After a barrage of questions and seemingly correct answers, Mac warms up to you and invites you to sample his stash of the very finest pre-war whiskey. Nice. After a few drinks to warm you up, Mac offers you a deal. I'll let you folks weather out the storm here if y'all help me fix my tractor. With old Betsy, life's still worth living. He prattles on about his tractor for what seems an eternity, mentioning a more substantial reward if you are successful. All right, so I get 2 coins automatically. Oh, I forgot to pay, by the way. Even though I didn't do it on screen, I did pay for the garrison. I'm at 2 coins now, the 2 that I just got. Okay, now I need to get 4 mechanical successes. So my horses don't provide any mechanical successes, so I don't roll for them, but I do roll everybody else. I should say they don't have any mechanical skills, shocking as that may be. All right, and so here we go, mechanical. I need 4. All right, so purple is going to be a failure right off the bat. Let's see, orange, mechanical 5, that's a failure. Yellow, mechanical 8, so that's 1 success. Red is a failure. And green, mechanical 5, so that's 2 successes. I need 2 more. Do I have any way of re-rolling? I think I failed it. I don't think I have any way of re-rolling. I'm actually going to, because this is going to give me 1 point of psychological damage for all party members. And the way psychological damage works is this number is just for rolling for it, right? So once they have 3 psychological damage, they're dead. So I don't want to get that. So as much as it sucks, I'm going to use dodge to play to discard a failed encounter or mission card without suffering. Oops, sorry about that. Without suffering the negative repercussions. All right. So this says all party members automatically suffer 1 point of psychological damage. Inconsolable at the loss of old Betsy, a heartbroken Mac ushers you out. As you pass the rusted mailbox to the end of the drive, a lone gunshot echoes from within the house. Oh God. Okay. That was rough. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, so we're still down here. We have 1 week left. So I can't try to take the resource again, but I will do another encounter just to try to get something moving here. All right, so let's see what we got. Chaos Arena World Card Gladiatorial Event optionally attempted permanent location. Place point of interest chip here. Gladiators fight to the death for prizes in this dilapidated football stadium ringed with spikes and barbed wire. The large crowd is restless and ready for mayhem. Select a character for solo PvP combat. No armor or action cards may be used, but gear may be rearranged. All players may wager either a spoils card or salvage coins. Once all bets have been placed, roll 1d10 and consult the chart. You get 2 prestige from doing this. So we put a point of interest chip right here. This is also a resource still. Do I want to go in and fight in there? I don't think I'm not gonna risk it right now. I think I've got plenty I could still do, but this has not been a very successful round for me. But we're not gonna risk that right now. Maybe if I start getting behind, because those 2 prestige points would be nice, but losing, because I'd probably send Dominic in there because he's my main fighter. I don't want to risk that. All right, so that's gonna be the end of my turn, which means end of turn phase. Select and kill any character in play. Their equipment is reassigned amongst their party and only discarded if it exceeds their carrying capacity. Oh my gosh. I kind of wish I'd held on to dodge now. That's way worse. All right, so they're going to pick randomly. 2. Oh my gosh, what's with 2? Poor Cassie. Cassie just got sniped. That's awful. Okay, so these are left behind. We need to redistribute them. I think because everybody else has automatic successes, we're going to give these to the doctor. Let's make sure he's good with carrying it, though. That's 1, 1, 5. Yeah, it only puts him at 10 for weight, so he's fine there. He can hold 2 more. Yo, I really can't believe how much I'm getting my butt kicked right now. This is crazy. This is either I got real lucky in the last 2 games, or this is significantly more difficult. And actually, I know it's more difficult than the easiest version, because that one you don't have any secondary effects at all. Okay, so we got to move this. So that's turn 4 just ended. Just ended? Or we're going in? No, we're going into turn 4. Okay. And here we go. Effects phase. Well, that is where this lady comes into play. Curse of the Gypsy Queen. Play during the effects phase on an opponent who attaches it to their town playmat. That player adds 1 to all of their town events rolls. Adds 1. Oh, wow. Okay. On a roll of 10, this card is discarded. So that's not good. So where are we at now? We need to deal an action card. What do I get? Battle Fury. Play anytime during a combat skill check to gain 3 additional successes. Well, you know, combat's really like the one time that I don't really think I necessarily need to worry. So, resource production, I get 2 town health, puts me at 47, and 4 coins. I have 6 coins now. And the auction house, I'm probably not gonna find anything here I can. Well, maybe I might find something I can afford, but let's see. 14, the Duke's cowboy outfit. 12, 5.56 military rifle, and 9 coins for the Geiger counter. All that gets discarded. Can't do any of that. And here we go. Time for the town events chart. 3 + 1 because of the gypsy puts me at 4. I would have gained 1 town health, but she puts me into that 4 to 7 range. All right. So the regulators. Oh no. Regulators get a 10. 8 town health, 5 prestige. Go to 52 and 13. Wow. Now what do we have to do? Roll 1d6. Oh, 5. 4 through 6, PvP, see page 9 to create an opponent. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go, there's 2 different options here. This is the easier one. This one is more difficult, but and also more time consuming. Since I've never dealt with PvP before, and it's really like roughing me up, I'm going to go with option 1. Draw a bounty hunter NPCM or assassin NPCM, all right? All right, so I drew from the red dot action deck until I got to a assassin. We've got Genevieve 7. So she's going to start, or wait, she's an assassin, right? So she doesn't start anywhere. She just goes ahead and attacks. Declare target any character in play. She's going after my doctor. I'm glad he finally got some weaponry. All right. Oh no, but it's melee combat only. He does have the brass knuckles though. Declare the target. You got the doctor. Yep. Unlike, yeah, she immediately goes and she has first strike. Okay, deals 1d6 damage. All right, let's get over there and see what happens. All right, so let's make sure we remember all of our bonuses here. We have Fight Club, so he automatically gets 1 combat success. He has 4, 6, and I don't think body armor counts because it doesn't have the melee symbol. So I don't think I get that 2 there. So it's just 4, 6 is where he's at. Okay. She has 16 combat skill. She only has 6 health. She does get first strike though, so let's do that real quick. 3. All right, so that gets through the armor completely. So he gets, oh wow, he only has 5 health too. All right, so that's that. Now, I wonder, all right. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So they're both starting out with 1 success. All right, where's his? We're gonna go with the red. We'll use the black for her. She did not get a success. He got a failure. But you know what I'm going to do? Right now, I'm going to use Battle Fury. Play anytime during a combat skill check to gain 3 additional successes. So this, the way I I think the way this will work is that this knocks out all of his successes. This adds 3 to it, though. I believe I can add this in there despite that. If I'm doing that wrong, somebody let me know, but that's what we're going to do here right now. So 3, she only had 1, so he has 2 on top of her, so we roll 2d6 for damage to her. And he killed her. Okay. Whew. All right. But he is wounded as well. But she's dead. All right, so that's the regulator's turn. Those guys are really roughing me up. All right, so let's not roll the red again. Let's roll the yellow for the Brotherhood. A 4, that's better. +4 town health, +2 prestige. Puts him at 48 and 10. And I lose 1d6 salvage. 5. That knocks me down to 1 salvage. And finally, the Highwaymen. Ooh, nice. They got a 1. And what that means is... This faction loses their roll. Next town events roll. No secondary event. So they don't get to do a roll next time, which is fantastic. I'm just going to put a little marker here to remind me of that. Okay, I really need to get I started this game off with a bang, and now I'm just really starting to drag. So I need to see what I can do here. First, do we have anything to sell? We don't. Okay, so nothing to purchase. All right, so we just go straight into this. So let's look at healing real quick. Okay, I'm not going to do the healing deed yet, since the doctor's the only one hurting, and we do have a couple of medical kits that could, we have one that can revive him if he dies. So we're gonna go straight to the resource deed. All right, so here we go. We need to draw a Plains card. Caravan rescue. This is wild animals and canine. An allies destroyed caravan lies by the side of the road, victims of a recent attack. A group of badly wounded survivors cautiously emerge, begging for assistance at your approach. One young merchant steps forward with his hands in the air. Listen, we'll make it worth your while if you escort us all to safety. A bargain is struck and you set off toward the nearest town. Soon a torrential rainstorm overtakes you. It's still pouring several days later when ferocious timberwolves descend upon the stragglers. First we get 3 coins. All right, now we need to do 4 survival and 6 combat. The horses do provide us with some survival, so we can use them. Here we go. Oh, this is not good. All right, so failure there for the doctor. Let's see, 8 is just enough to get 1 for him. The horses don't give us anything. 4 over here gets us 1 from the bouncer, and then 2 gets us 1 there. We need 4 though. We need 4. And I don't. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm failing so much. Yeah, I got nothing. The survival is just not, it's not enough. Sustain 6d6 damage and lose 1 prestige. Wow. In the fray, the wolves devour many of the wounded before you can reach them. Your failure to live up to the bargain is costly, as the survivors circulate rumors tarnishing your reputation. So that puts my prestige at 10, but worse, 6d6 damage. So we've got a total of 5, 9, 12, 18, 20, 23 damage we've got to split up amongst everybody. So y'all know the crazy thing? 23 damage is exactly the right amount so that each of my people takes exactly the amount of damage it takes to kill them. Okay, hold the phone everybody. We actually are not dead because we have this armor. It gives 1 armor to everybody. That means they each have 1 life left. We did fail that encounter, but we're not dead. Okay, so let's do some damage control here. First off, this paramedic medical kit. Discard to instantly heal 5 physical damage to each of your party characters. The doctor, though, allows me, it doubles my medical skill bonuses. That doesn't matter right now. Maybe use twice before discarding. each of these things. So I'm going to mark it with, I guess I'll just mark it with this to show that it's been used once. But everybody heals 5 damage right now. I think we're good now. I'm pretty sure we're good, that everything is back to the way it should be. And I probably should abandon this whole idea of getting this resource, but I'm not going to. I'm coming after it again. Let's try one more time. Undetonated ICBM, optionally attempted. You have stopped by the side of this cracked highway amid an endless sea of big blue prairie grass. Overgrown with lichen, forgotten by time, this road was once a major artery of cross-country travel. Wandering into the tall grass to piss, you spot an impact crater encircling a large conical metal object. A quick investigation reveals a 300 kiloton nuclear warhead, the Tsar Bomba, a sinister memento of the Great War. It softly thrums with malevolent possibilities. A party equipped with the relic spoils card, the President's Football, automatically succeeds. I do not have that. Well, first I get 5 coins. But now, do I want to risk? Let's see what I've got available right now. So right here, one has, well, let's worry about science first. Has a 5 for science. Herman has a 7. Dominic has a 5. And he has a 6. It's not particularly good odds considering I need 6 successes. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That seems like a recipe for disaster. Because then I'd have to do mechanical as well. Where I'm at with mechanical. 8, 9, 5, and 6. A little bit better, but not going to do it. That's going to be the end of my turn. It's a little rough. I'm really having a rough time getting that resource. I mean, I don't want to move to that mission with just 4 people. I've got to get that resource, and then I've got to get another person. So that's where we're at right now. Is I'm going to come back to that again. But that's the end of the turn. So we move that marker, and we move on back to the beginning of the next round. So start off, get a action card. All right, so there's the 7 kinds of smoke. Basically, at any time I can choose one of these things. Reroll a failed skill check, move up to 6 extra hexes, gain a free flight, heal 5 damage, 2 spoils cards, 2 action cards, or 2 character cards. Resource production, I get 2 town health. Gets me up to 49. And 4 coins. I am at 11, 12, 13 coins. All right, so not much going on there. Spoils, let's see what we got for the auction house. Man, it would be great to have that vehicle right there. Whoa, look at that. 6 armored war horses. Better at combat, worse at survival, better at diplomacy, worse at movement. Nah. I'm going to let all this go. Okay. Oh, actually, that gear though. You know, survival is what's been getting me. That survival's really what's been getting me. So I think I will get this. I will pay for this. Pro fishing gear and tackle. All right, and I gave that to the pro fishing gear and tackle to Juan over here. Okay, so moving on to the events chart. Hopefully we can roll something good this time. Let's go. 7, and we do a +1 to 8, so lose 1 town health. Thanks to that gypsy. Puts us at 48. All the town health is still relatively close together though, so it's not awful. Now let's roll for everybody else. 8, that's really bad for the regulators. +6 town health and +3 prestige. So their prestige goes to 13. Oh, that's not them. Sorry, their prestige actually goes to 16. And their town health is at 58. And then the secondary effect says I need to roll a d6. 5, that's probably really bad. Lose the owned resource that is farthest from your party. If tied, you choose. If you own no resources, lose 4 townhouse. So it's definitely going to be this one. Wow, this is just, I'm getting beat up so bad here, y'all. So I'm back down to 1 resource. Okay, so now let's move on to the Brotherhood. 7, oh my gosh. Plus 5 town health, plus 3 prestige. 53. And that puts their prestige at 13. And the secondary effect, draw and play 2 cards from the red dot action deck. Whoa, physical mutation. This goes during the end turn phase. All right, so we'll leave that alone. And breakdown during the end turn phase. Okay. And then the Highwaymen, skip it because they rolled the 1 last time, so I don't have to worry about them. So my turn. I am stubbornly going to keep going after this resource, especially now that I don't have any resources. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Do we have anything else? Sells, purchase. No. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Going for this. Treasure map. You stop to catch your breath by a fast-moving river. Kneeling to refill your empty canteens in the cool water, a shot echoes from the opposite bank. A bullet grazes your point man's arm. Looking across the ford, you notice a band of surly refugees emerging. They appear desperate and starving. Roaring battle cries, they draw crudely fashioned weapons and plunge through the rocky shallows towards you. Character 1 sustains 2 damage from the wound. That's my surgeon. I didn't realize the 1 spot was your point man, so I guess I need to rethink that. So we're going to get 5 coins. He sustains 2 damage. And then we've got to get 5 successes on combat. All right, so first let's get his damage to him. There we go. Get these out of the way. Gotta get those 5 coins as well. Okay, so now what was it? 5 combat. Horses do give us some combat skill, so here we go. Some high rolls there. Let's see. So 6, 7, 8, 13. So that's 1 success. All right. The horses don't give us anything. The doctor over here, 4, 6, 13. So that's another success. 4, 5, 6, 9, 13. That's another success. 8, 16, 18, right? 8, 16, 18, yeah, 21. That's 2 more successes. That puts me at 5. Oh, that's just enough. Okay. Just barely got it. You find a treasure map among the dead. Roll 2d10 for the location marked on the map. 2d10. We'll say the black is the 10s. So that's going to be 85. Traveler to gain the treasure. It may only be procured by the player with this card. As word of it spreads, all other players may threaten or forcefully take the map. Upon arrival, gain 1 prestige, 3 action, and 2 spoils cards. Cool. So I'll leave this on here. Point of interest 2. Now here's the cool thing. We also now have successfully taken that finally. And here's what's cool is it's right there. We're so close to it. All right, but I'll go to mark that. So we gain 1. We lost 1 prestige when we lost that 1 resource, but now we gain another prestige for gaining that resource. So we're still at 10. And let's make sure we're not forgetting anything here. All right, so I'm going to do a move action now. And I was going to go to this mission, but not with just 4 guys, and I want to go here. So I rolled a 1, but I've got 2 bonus movements, so that's just enough. 1, 2, 3. So I get this, and it said again that as soon as I arrive there, I gain 1 prestige, 3 action cards, and 2 spoils cards. So my 3 action cards are going to be Taskmaster's Creed. Play during the effects phase. You lose 2 owned resources to receive the Annabelle character without equipment from another player, the character deck, or discard pile. Place her into your town roster. The Annabelle character, okay. Lady Luck is golden. Play at any time to change a single 10 die into a 1 on any skill check, or play any time to save a character from death. They have 1 health remaining. And Attack at dawn. Play during the player party exploits phase. Before a combat skill check, your party or NPCM gains 3 successes to this skill check. Or play during a PvP to grant your party 2 combat successes each round for the duration of that PvP. And 2 spoils. So we've got the survival knife and the high-tech utility belt. All right, so I gave the high-tech utility belt to Juan. I gave the survival knife to Herman Crawford. And now I'm going to use 7 kinds of smoke. I'm going to use it to move 6 extra hexes because I want to be heading... Well, actually, before I can do that, I've got to do an encounter here, actually. So here we go. One of your party members has become increasingly reckless, obnoxious, and untrustworthy. Recently, this companion was caught stealing rations and ammo, then tried to lie about it to the rest of the party. Worst of all, on several recent occasions, their antics have endangered the lives of everyone. The rest of you have decided it's time for the offender to go one way or the other. I don't like the way this is going. So there you go, not doing so well at this point. I've really started to fall behind. I'm rolling with just 4 people in my crew right now. I need to get a 5th person back in there. It's really getting kind of hairy out there. So hopefully I can pull out of this. The next video will be the last in the series for sure. So hopefully I can pull out a win by the time we get to the end of that video. Again, be sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, thumbs down if you don't like the video, and check the description for various ways you can support the channel. Follow me over on Twitter at boredonlineboardoffline. I've been pretty quiet on Twitter recently, but that's just because Game of Thrones is out and Endgame came out, and I wanted to make sure I'm avoiding spoilers, so I deleted Twitter off my phone until Game of Thrones is over. Until next time, if you're bored online, bored offline.